Hello, here is another experiment. So I have to do this with my daughter Madison because she's doing it for school and I'm helping her. So I thought this is really great and I could share it with you guys. Simple, easy. So we took 5 jars, filled it with 1 cup of water. So all the jars are all the same. We're trying to figure out which items would be the best insulator. And an insulator keeps things warm. Thinking about like when you put on your winter boots, you want your winter boots to insulate your feet, keep them warm. So what is inside those to help that? So we took 5 jars, and if you only have 4 things, that's fine. They could be glasses, whatever. It's just, you're gonna have to take them in and out of the freezer. So we're gonna see, and for her experiment and for this one, we're gonna use 5 different things. So we put 1 cup of water in each one of them. And then we let it sit at room temp. So we have one of these to measure the temperature. Do you want to show that? So when I push the button, it'll tell you what the temperature of the water is. But if you don't have one of those, if you have a thermometer, that's fine. So you want your water to sit at room temperature, and all of them will start at the same. That way you're really figuring out which one is the best insulator, which one keeps things the warmest. So putting all the covers on these because they're going to go in and out of the freezer, and every half an hour we're going to take them out and we're going to measure the temperature, record it, write it down, and then put them back in, and then another half an hour we're going to do that. So these are the things that we decided we're going to try, and you don't have to use these. You can try different things. I'd love to see what you do. So Madison and I decided we wanted to try aluminum foil. So just take a piece of aluminum foil. I'm just going to wrap it right around this jar to see if aluminum foil is a good insulator for things. That's going to go in the freezer like that. Then we thought of rubber gloves because we always hear rubber. I think of rubber boots and keeping your feet warm. So we have a rubber glove here. So you want to use things that you have at home. So we're going to put this jar into the rubber glove. Oh, come on. It's easier when I have 2 people helping me. Let's just stretch it. Sorry. All right, there it goes. So you want to I put this into the glove put the jar in the glove. I want to get rid of that air so it'll sit in the freezer. So that's going to go in like that. The next thing, we did a cotton sock. Thinking socks, when you're cold, your feet are cold, you put a sock on. So we wanted to try 2 different socks. So this one is just a regular plain cotton clean sock. And our jar's in there. And the last one we did was a wool sock, because I know that my mom and dad would always say when I was a kid, get your wool, that will keep you warmer. So I want to see if that is warmer than the cotton. So there's the wool sock. And the last thing is we just had around was plain old newspaper. So I'm going to take newspaper, wrap that jar up in it, and then have an elastic to hold it on. If you don't have an elastic, you can probably tape it on. So here's our 5 jars, all with the same amount of water, all with the same temperature starting. Now, I'm going to put them in the freezer, set my timer for 1/2 an hour, and then I'll come back and take the temperature. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, so one thing I forgot. Before you put them in, I want you to make a prediction which one you think will be the best insulator, which will keep the water the warmest. So when we're done with this, see if your prediction is right. And it's okay if your prediction's wrong. Just think about what the things you're using and have a reason. Like, why do you think it? So when Madison and I did this, we predicted for hers, the wool sock will keep it warm. Thinking that when we're cold, we know we put on our wool socks. So we think the wool sock will be the best insulator in this experiment. All right, we're back. So it's been 3 hours, and every half an hour we've taken each of the jars out and recorded their temperature. So I just want to show you quickly to make something easy. So down the side, these are the things that we used as insulators. And then these are our times. And then this is the first time. So this is her second time to be able to do a true science experiment. And looking at different variables, you need to do it 3 times. So this is how we did this. Now we're gonna go into, so can you see in the top here? So this is the wool sock. Oh, I hit Celsius, that's why. Okay, it was on Celsius. I'm like, that doesn't right. 25.5. And then this one is the aluminum foil. Oh, and you can see, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's actually like ice forming on the top of that. $25.8. All right, so then we're gonna go on and we're gonna do the rest of them. And I don't wanna give you the answer, and we're gonna find out if our hypothesis that was that the wool would be the better insulator because it would keep it warmer. Thinking about wool socks that we wear in the winter, wool blankets, but I don't wanna give you the answer to this, so I want you to try it. If you try it, I would love to know what items you use and which one was the better insulator for it. And you can post it back up here if you get a chance to do this. All right, bye.